Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. My name is always TheSparrowsJourney as usual, and this is the darkest dungeon. We are on week 8 if I'm not mistaken, and when I last left off in the last episode I promised I would do a dark run. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of risk here, but I want to do it as I promised. I'm gonna take 2 highwaymans, which is something I never did, I think, on this playthrough, but it's something that I wanted to show you. It's one of my favorite setups for now, but I guess my highwaymans don't have the necessary quirks to have this setup really shine. I have here an alien, and finally a Vestal, which will be primarily the healer, obviously. This setup is based mainly on crits, and I am hoping that these guys crit a lot. This highwayman is highly dependent on this skill, point blank shot, and I'm gonna try to use this as much as possible along with Duelist Advance. Right now I upgraded their weapons as well. All of them except the Vestal have their weapons at level 2, so yes, I spent a lot of money in this party. I do hope it works. In terms of trinkets, the Malabis is taking this and this. I am risking a little bit not taking, or let's say taking a trinket that reduces their dodge, ease dodge, but because we have a healer, I think we can somewhat deny that. And also, I am taking away some of his accuracy, but this guy should do great amount of damage with this skill, and hopefully he can take one guy out from the enemy party at the very beginning of the round. The alien is taking heavy boots and protection stone. I am betting on this guy with protection. I want to actually see how protection affects the gameplay, how good it is, and I'm taking it on the alien. This highwayman is primarily ranged, that's why I'm taking this trinket, and hopefully it will work. And also the moon cloak, which will give us some buffs with the light below 25. So we are really looking at the very dark light here. Let's just see how that works. And this Vestal, as on the previous episode, I would say, I think they had the same trinkets. It's a very tankish Vestal. Let's go to some place like the Weald, or the Weald. I don't know how to call it. Let's go for a short one. I want... Oh shoot, we don't have a short one. Let's go for a complete 100% of room battles then, because we might end that one up more easily than a 90% of room explored. And let's do this. Now for this place, usually I take a lot of shovels, so let's take at least 3 of them. And because I'm not taking any torches at all, if I want to make the light below 25, I can't even use even one single torch, so why take them? No, I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna take medicinal herbs, some holy water, and 1 skeleton key. Let's see how this goes. You know what? It's a medium one, so I'm gonna take even 1 more shovel. Let's go. I don't want to use my hands and have them dirty by taking out the blockades. This game is unforgiving. This game will punish you. Okay, let's pick up this first carcass and use the medicinal herbs, and it will give us food, hopefully. Yes, 10 food. Not something I really need, but because I only brought 12, I can use those 10 for something else when needed. Let's continue. One bad thing about this setup is that I don't have much scouting chance. On the previous episode, I had the grave robber, and he's a very good one to guess where traps are and to scout the map. This was a very bad start. Not only I was surprised, but I took a crit. Seriously? I would retreat, but since I got a crit, I don't want to give them another chance of critting me, because these guys have so much speed, they will always be the first ones to play. Let's try and do this. And this will be useful to test out one thing. I want to test out how good it is having the 2 highwaymans at the very front of the battle, so that they can switch by using the point blank shot every time. This is the bad side of it, but these guys have huge amounts of dodge, so no wonder he just dodged that. Let's heal this guy. And let's see how actually this highwayman interaction works. I can dodge as well, see?
Be gone, fiend.
Dude, this might be a very good setup. But obviously, I gotta change the Hellion. I can't bring the Hellion. Because he needs to be at the front, or he won't do anything. So I know for a fact that the M Highwayman is the one at the front. So Malebisi. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Should probably name them something else, like the idiot guy that I changed the name. But let's go with this. It's fun. It's fun to watch the random names. Hopefully.
Laden with loot.
Stun charm.
Low on supplies.
We got a lot of these common charms around. So the light is still at 52, so we are still not taking full advantage of the state of the light we want. And this is very bad. I wanted to get into a fight like this with the light already low. Let's see how this goes. Yes! Holy crit! Hype. That's really what I wanted. So let's throw some crowd control, even though this guy can pretty much finish one guy like this. I really love this if it bleeds skill. Not only does a good amount of damage, but it makes them bleed, which will eventually finish this guy that has 14 health. And he doesn't have too much bleed resist, so you know what? Let's give it a go. 9, now you will bleed. No, he will not, because he resisted. Good, doing good. Okay, let's try to finish this one. Let's see what has the most chance to hit. This one, because it's a range attack, and I have this trinket, which gives me more accuracy with range attacks. This is going very well, I must say. But I gotta say, also say that I'm being very lucky. Let's try to stun. This guy has 25% stun resist, this one too. So let's give it to this one. It does the most damage. Now, let's finish them off. I'm gonna go to the front of the battle again. And I'm gonna take this guy out first. Can make us blight both of us. There we go. And he has the last health, so let's try to take him out. I could stun this guy again, but I'm gonna focus on bringing this guy down. If I eventually hit him, that would be great. 7 health, and he bleeds. Now let's do this. And he's gone.
Give them no quarter.
Now to take this guy out, it would be amazing if my front highwayman would crit again. That would be asking too much, wouldn't it? Oh, it actually might be possible. Yeah, it is possible if he doesn't dodge the next attack. I don't even need to go back. I can use something else if I can, like this. There we go, and he's dead. This party is working very well. Let's see how it works in the future. Now I'm still not in my max potential. Oh god, I hate this, man. If there is any room battle over here and if I go down, I'll have to come back. I hate this. Especially in medium dungeons, because they're so big. And I will have to walk back so long. And let's not forget that I'm running a dark light here, which means their stress will go up and up and up the more I walk down the path with dark light. What I'm really missing here is a grave robber or someone that can scout the map. I'm really missing that. This was not good. That switch was not really great. Because now I will use my front highwayman with that skill. It will bring this one to the front, and the Hellion will always be stuck back there. But I gotta do it. I gotta do it to try and dispatch one right now. Dodge though. Let's try this one now. Come on, seriously? I had a decent chance of hitting him. No reason for so many dodges. Okay, now I definitely need to heal. Let's heal this guy. It's a bad start. Really bad start. My Hellion back there can't do anything. Oh, we can actually use the skill. But he can't use on someone that I wanted to use it on. And on this party specifically, I wanted to use this barbaric Yomp, which is the stunning skill. But you know what? I don't want to spend one round, one turn by switching them. No. Let's try to bring this guy down. Okay, good. Oh, come on. The bleeds never go out, man. Okay, let's throw out... You know what? Let's try to bring that guy down. Can we do it? Yes! Wonderful. I don't like defensive. My defense is my attack. I'm not one to use buffs to heal much. Well, that's actually a lie. I do heal a lot. But whenever I can, I attack with the Vessel when I think it's worth it. Oh, finally, that damage went through. Let's do this now. You know, the more these highwaymans get skills and good trinkets and quirks that work with this setup, they will turn out, I wouldn't say invisible, but very good by doing this. I just have to find a very good character that fits the third slot. Maybe the Occultist? But then I will rely too much on the Highwaymans. I would bring the Occultist so that he has an off-healer that can keep up my guys up here when the Vessel is not enough.
Victories mount.
Okay, so you go back here.
Resistance.
That or the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter would also be cool. Or the Plague Doctor. Bounty Hunter for the damage he outputs, which is great. But also he can crowd control. Okay. We are in the very, very dark. Let's see how this goes from now on. As you can probably see, my crit increased on all of my guys. And I'm gonna get more loot. But there's a higher chance of my heroes being surprised. Eldritch! I think these guys were patched. I don't think they use that duplicate skill as much now. But you know what? I'm gonna finish this one before it does just that. Oh, that was perfect.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. I have a lot of stuff that I can use, like keys and holy water, and here's another one. I don't think strong boxes show up in this dungeon that much. Oh man, seriously, I'm getting surprised in every round, in every fight, because I'm playing with darkness. Let's see, these guys are very dodgy, aren't they? Yes, they are. I want to certainly hit them. Let's go with something like this. I don't need a huge damage output on these guys. I just need to hit them to finish them up quickly before they blight all my party. So you always have this thing that you have to decide if you want to go defensive, if you want to go offensive. For instance, now I have the choice to either heal my guys or just finish one of them with a Vestal, because I know she can do that. They have 7 health. That is not much. The thing is, in the future, I will fight some more guys, so I have to have that in consideration. But for now, I'm just gonna get rid of one of them. If she actually hit them. Oh, come on. They don't get dodge from darkness, do they? I don't think so. I should have used this skill, probably, with that guy. Oh no, he's not the... No, Angst God is here. Not what? Malabis. I really need to change their names. Because this guy has more accuracy with range attacks. Yes, I'm gonna use this one. There we go, not too bad. Even when I'm surprised, I still do good. And I'm getting full. I want that bust, but I could just ditch the Blightstone. Seriously. Let's just take this torch away. Pick up the bust. And I already have one trinket like this, and they are not that valuable. It's not that good. I am pretty sure this room is empty, so let's go with it. And when I reach about this one, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna camp. That's what they call it. And I'm gonna bring that stress down and the health up.
With a singular purpose.
It's one fortunate thing that you can have in a medium dark dungeon. What am I taking away now? I don't need all this food, to be quite honest. But I am afraid that they ask to eat meanwhile. I'm gonna take away this stern charm as well. I know it's kind of odd to take away trinkets, but the truth is, it's not that great. Unless I eat. Unless I decide to eat. Why not? Okay, let's just do that. You eat all of this, and you eat all of this. Let's take the crests, and let's just leave the torch. And let's actually correct the positions, which are not great. There we go. Let's enter the room. And so far, we're doing good. This guy has 18% of critting. That is amazing. 13 on this guy. I don't know why it changed. Because of the skill? Yeah. It's because of the skill. This skill is more crit based. Gives more crit. Not sure. But this one does more damage. Let's go for this one.
Decimated.
My god, so good. This allows me to take a boss down so much quicker. But you know what? We already took down the apprentice. Right now our focus should be getting these guys to level 4 so that we can defeat one boss on a level 3 dungeon. Actually, to go to a level 3 normal dungeon, not only with a boss. Let's crowd control these guys. Because I have been on the other save file trying to complete a level 3 dungeon with level 3 guys, but never mind that. Okay, just never mind that. I'm gonna camp after this, ain't I? So screw that, let's turn to the offensive. And let's kill this guy. He dodged. It's kind of an unfortunate. That's a heal gone. But it's quite impossible. It's quite impossible to complete a level 3 dungeon with level 3 guys, because the other guys from the enemy parties do so much damage. I want to bring this guy to the front. Let's do that. Oh, come on. So many misses. This guy will make me bleed. Wonderful. Come on, you can do it. I sense you can do it. There we go. She has 17 crit chance. That's so much for a Vestal. It's kind of crazy. And this guy will finish him up. Wonderful. This party is working really well.
Trifling victory.
So this gives me 500 gold. Let's see what we can take away. This one. It only gives me 250. I'm taking away a lot of stuff from this dungeon. I should use the medicinal herbs, but you know what? I'm gonna take them away. Prefer the money right now. Let's see what we can get from this. Nothing, because it's trapped. Let's get back. It's gonna be a long run back now. There's only 3 more rooms and I'm gonna camp for the last 2. That is stupid. Let's go back. This will increase the stress a little bit doing the moonwalk. But I want to camp for the last 3 rooms. Let's do that. And also this will free up 1 slot.
Circle in the dark. The battle
this
may
dungeon
yet be
is going
won.
very well. Perhaps the one that was better so far in this playthrough. I am gonna buff these guys. Yeah, I have the Vestal. They can just be healed. There's no really need of using the bandage. Unless I have the points at the end of doing this. If I still have them. Spared. 6. I could lower this girl's stress. I don't think I have anything that can lower the stress of another guy. Nope, I don't. So you will buff again. That will leave me with 3 points, which I can use with nothing. That is kind of an unfortunate. Okay, let's do this. Let's buff this girl, and let's use the bandage on this guy over here, which has the lowest health. There we go. That will leave me with 1 point, but it's something I must live with. I hope I'm not ambushed. I have seen playthroughs like this going so well, and because of an ambush after a camp, things just start going down.
Promise of safety.
Oh, I forgot this. Whenever you finish camping the light is brought up to 100%. That is so bad. That was not on my plans. I don't have any medicinal herbs, so I can't use that carcass. Oh, at least you are surprised, huh? You know what? I'm gonna risk this. 90% of hitting them, that is good, because this skill has been upgraded to level 2. So let's just do that. That was good. They don't have too much health. Yeah, you can already notice that this party is getting ready to get to the next level dungeon. But surprising enough, believe it or not, these guys are still only level 1. This guy is still only level 1. He's not even level 2 yet. And that is one of my focus right now on this playthrough. Getting these guys to level 3 or 4 to go to level 3 dungeons. Switch there, not too bad. I think I'm gonna AoE them all. I didn't bring the AoE from the alien. I actually don't like it now because it debuffs her. I don't like skills that debuff your characters. I really don't. Sometimes it might be worth it, especially at the end of the battle. But at the end of the battle, you supposedly don't have 3 slots of creatures in the other enemy party. So that's kind of contradictory, if you ask me. Let's use this. I much rather prefer to bring all of these skills. This one can bring the guy at the back down, and I can team up with this guy with this skill that can actually attack the guy at the back as well if I want to focus that one. These two can quickly bring the guy at the back down. And if it bleeds, I just love this skill. Cannot go with it. And obviously the crowd control, the stun. It's just amazing. Another shovel. Let's throw this away. We don't use torches on this run. Again? Seriously? We might not even use torches from now on. I don't know, this was just an experiment on this playthrough. But it's going so well, I might continue with it. I know for a fact that you really need to have your setup ready to do a dark run like this. It's not just like you decide to do it and you do it. No, it's not like that. These guys don't have much health, so let's try to AoE them as well. I think that's the weakest point on my party right now. Because I just have this guy AoEing. And that's too bad. This guy at the front can't use that skill of AoEing. That's why I didn't bring it. So now... Okay, let's party heal. Let's do that. Because these guys will put me to bleed so much. I could stun them both instead of finishing just one. That would avoid 2 attacks. Let's do that. It also almost brings this guy down. Okay, this hopefully brings 2 of them down. Wonderful, and let's finish it up with... Never mind. With this. There we go. She's debuffed, but it's still enough to bring them down. And we're done! Oh, and finally you make the scouting happening. I don't know what affects the scouting chance. I know certain classes do it well, like the Grave Robber. And I guess the more light you have, the more chances you have to scout. But either way, this was a very good playthrough, I would say. A very good episode. We're out of here. We got a lot of money.
Corruption is an endless battle.
Some deeds and some crests. And most importantly, we leveled up these guys. Finally, we have the Vessel at level 3. Which is, at the same time, is kind of bad. Because now I can't bring her with these guys. And that will break up my setup. So in the next episode, my focus will be, again, bringing those guys up to level 3. But also to try and find a replacement for her.
In the sunken faces of passers-by.
On this specific dungeon, I didn't really need the Vessel that much. I didn't need to heal that much. But that was on this specific dungeon. Doesn't mean that on the next one, I won't need to heal. But these guys, these 3 guys, are being very good at bringing the opposite team down quickly. So that they don't actually need too much health, too much healing. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is TheSparrowsJourney. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And I'll see you on the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you for watching, everyone. If you are looking for more, feel free to check these suggestions. As a reminder, if you're looking into buying games, considering using my G2A ref link in the description of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the next one, and remember, stay above the waters.